is today's Ready 4. My name is Taila, and I'm here to give you my pros and cons. I participated in 2 readathons. One was the Wayward Readathon, which was hosted on Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter, so I just saved the thing. And then it was the Romance Black Authors Readathon. I didn't get a bingo on any of them, but I had fun anyway. So there's that. And as per usual, the pros and cons is me basically saying the pros and cons. If you want to know my true feelings of each of the books that I put pros and cons, I have links in the description box that tell you what my rating is, and some of them actually are reviewed on Goodreads. I also have a link to my story graph down in the description box now. You'll get more of a true rating of what I would rate the book. Some of them may have a review to it, but mostly it's just what the feelings you get out of it and all that stuff for the story graph. So you know what I'm talking about if you had story graph. So I'm gonna jump right on in to the books, and the one book I've read was called Evening Bags and Executions by Dorthy Howell. The murder mystery was good. Writing was good. A fun escape. Cons: the worst worth ethic of the main character. Bad version of Legally Blonde with an F- in mystery. Main character is a jerk. The next one is Pirce for One and Other Stories by Jojo Moyes. The pros: lighthearted, romantic, lots of different emotions. Cons: other stories were blah, unrealistic, and predictable storylines. The next one is The Age of Myth, and this is part of Joshana's read along. I will put if I remember, I'll put the link to the live in the description box. This is my first Michael J. Sullivan. The pros: badass female characters, great introductory story, and Suri and Professor Fern. Can't say that. Sorry. The cons is great. The greatest weapon to your enemy. Clumsy plot. Dialogue awkward. For the next one is The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. I have a 2-part vlog. I read 2 books from there. This is one of the books I read. I may leave them in the description box, but you can go ahead and check it out if you feel like it. Pros: funny, well written, strong characters. Cons: weak plot, choppy, pacing, needed more editing. The next one, Red Rising by Pirce Borwn. This was a really good fun read on Alan's channel through his Discord. I may link that down also down in the description box, and the live for the Red Rising in the description box. I wasn't feeling good that So I missed the live, so I had to watch the playback, which you guys really don't care, so I'm going right into it. The pros are great premise, friendships, betrayal, and politics, good world building. The cons: sentences choppy, dialogue hard to follow, made up language too much. So language was made up too much. The next book I read is Night Country by Melissa Albert. Prose, fairy tale-like writing, satisfying ending, and wonderful dark fairy tales. Cons: the perspective's messy, the ending feels trite, and the heroine unlikable. The next one I read was Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. This is the first Beverly Jenkins I read. Prose is Drake is dreamy, varied racial situations well. Excuse me. And humor. I have the hiccups, I think. Cons is too much history explained. Chalkboard characters, and telling, not showing. The next one is Winter's Orbit by Ecerna Maxwell. Love, mystery and adventure, politics, intrigue, slow burn romance, plot. The cons is the plot is flimsy, miscommunication trope, and read as fan fiction. The Beautiful by Rene Ahdieh. This is the second book that I used for the vlog I did. Prose, smart, atmospheric, set in New Orleans. The cons: boring. The core of lines underdeveloped. Slow. The next one is The Boyfriend Project by Sarah Rodnon. The prose is the friendship, fun, romance. The main character is badass bitch in tech. The cons: not believable in the beginning. The Boyfriend Project abandoned halfway through, and Daniel's ethnic not handled well. The Core of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Prose, friendship, the friendships that Nesta makes, the steaminess, Nesta and Kassan. The cons: non-existent plot, too character-driven, things resolve too easily. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. And the next one is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. Positive fat rat. Positive light in fan fiction, or about fan fiction. A good way to handle toxic family members. The cons: Marcus is written like a 6-year-old spent too much time on Tumblr. The constantly describing the character as round, even if we know that the main female character is overweight, but she's kept saying round, like the round face, round shoulder, like described as round. A lot did not like the love interest. When I was looking at all the two stars and the 1 star and sometimes the 3 star, they all said that they didn't like the love interest. Sorry. The next one is Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Taila Hibbert. Pros: Dani and Zaf, perfection. The banter, kindness, compassion, and boldness. The cons: Islam is not well represented. So I read a few of them that were actually written by the people who were actually own voices review, and most of them, the ones I read, said this. So I'm not Muslim, so I really don't know, but if a Muslim person, more than one Muslim person is saying this, then it needs to be said. Unnecessary sexual dialogue and boring. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Taila Hibbert. Pros: the romance on point, the right steaminess, and wonderfully written. Cons: lacked substance, slow-paced, and characters were like love-sick teenagers. The next one is Worst Best Man by Sosa. Pros: fun and sexy, laugh out loud funny, strong female lead. Cons: certain topics were overlooked, relationship drama, romance boring. Opposite of Always. The next one is The Opposite of Always by Reynolds. Pros: great characters, funny, felt like a movie in a good way. Cons: side characters were annoying, insta-lovey, writing style cringy. So that's the end of the pros and cons. I will tell you what I'm currently reading, and what I'm currently reading is The Starless Sea by Aaron Ravenstern, The City of Blades by Robert Jackson Bennett, and Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. So the next one you will get is, I'm taking one of the questions that was given to me from the pros and cons. Will be a really good friend of mine's question. That person's going to get a separate video, which is going to be sometime after this one. And if you see me wearing this same shirt, it's because I'm doing bulk filming today. I'm gonna get much videos I want to get done today, and I'm going to post this one up right away. And I'm going to film the other ones as soon as possible and schedule them up, so you'll see me wearing the same shirt, because I'm going through certain things right now, and I need to do what I need to do, and this will be up so I could keep things going. So yeah, I also have a really big announcement as well. And if you got this end of this video, please leave a heart emoji, any color heart emoji. Especially if you don't have anything to say, you can put all the heart emojis in the comments, or just your favorite heart emoji. I really don't care. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.